So first we're going to start off with just a simple dynamic warm-up that you guys can do both at home or out at the park. Just keeping it simple, making sure that we hit all the major muscle groups to get them warmed up and ready to go. First, just to get warmed up, you're going to want to do a few jumping jacks. All right. Now, if you have bad knees or need some modifications, here's a modified version of doing a jumping jack. Next, we'll go into a knee hug combined with an inverted hamstring. Both working on stretching out the hip, stretching out the hamstring. At the same time, while Coach Eleni's going, she's working on balance. Next up, you'll do a quad pull combined with a high kick. Quad pull working on stretching out the quads, working on stretching out the hip flexors on the front of the hip there, since a lot of us are sitting down during this time. And then the high kick to warm up the hamstring and the hips a little bit. Next up, we got the hip cradle combined with the toe touch. Hip cradle works on joint mobility at the hip, making sure the hip capsule stays stretched out. Reaching down, touching the toe, helps stretch out again that hamstring, but also the calf. And Eleni's personal favorite, the inchworm. All right, so you're reaching down with your hands, walking yourself out into that push-up position, then slowly, while keeping your legs straight, tiptoeing your way back up. All right? Coach Eleni's favorite. Next up is the iron cross. So with laying on the back, bring one leg straight up, then rotate on over. Working not only on stretching out lower body muscles in the hip, the hamstring, but working on a little bit of thoracic and low back mobility. All while trying to keep those shoulders flat. All right, next up, stealing a move from yoga, some cat cows. So you're gonna arch your back as far as you can and then push up as high as you can like a cat there. Dropping your belly button down, looking like a cow, arching back up, looking like a cat. Going along with the iron crosses for some back mobility are thread the needles. Reaching all the way across, dropping that shoulder down, and extending all the way up. Focusing on twisting through your low back, through your thoracic spine, and then switching on to the other side. All right, next one, laying on the ground, is open the book. So what Eleni's doing is she's laying with her bottom leg straight, top leg with the knee bent and across, resting on the ground. She'll reach out with her hand, go across her body, trying to get that left shoulder and left elbow down on the ground, and then coming back over. Slowly opening up, and then bring it back over. For demonstration purposes, she's only going to do this side, but you'll do them on both sides. A very similar but slightly different motion is a reach and rotate. So the setup is the same. Bottom leg is straight, top knee is bent and across the body. But instead of coming just straight across the body, Eleni's dragging her fingers up and over the top of her head, coming all the way down to the back pocket, and then coming back over. Just reach, rotate over, and bring it back to the starting position.